Hello, my name is William and welcome to WillyThe One show. Today we have to talk about some serious stuff going on in Europe, Brexit and immigrants. On that note, welcome to our guests. On the left we have Pelle, a politician from the Labour Party, and in the middle we have Khalid, an immigrant which came to Britain from Iran 7 years ago. To the right we have Alfred, a politician from the British National Party, specialized in immigrant and refugee politics. And last but not least, welcome to all fantastic spectators coming here today. Let's begin. Okay, Khalid, you're an immigrant from Iran. Tell us about how it felt when you first came to Britain.
When I first came to Britain in 2011, it didn't feel like any of the people wanted me here. So they started yelling at me in the streets and said that I had to go to my own country. So it wasn't quite nice for me because I didn't get any chance to talk with the people in Britain. But as time went by, some of my family met another family in the ghetto, and then we started hanging out with some friends. So yeah. In the beginning it wasn't that good, but it got better and better.
Okay, Khalid, do you still feel like an immigrant today?
Well, I lived with my family for the first 2 years in the ghetto with no money and no healthcare. We barely had enough food for the whole family. But later on I moved away from my family, started taking care of myself. I got a nice job at a restaurant, and then it got better. So after 6 months at the restaurant, I had a lot of new opportunities I could get, but I couldn't decide whether I would stay in the restaurant or get a new job that was better and got me more money. So I was at the restaurant for a year more, and then I started doing something different. And then I started living with some of my friends that I have gotten, and then it was better.
Alfred, why is immigrants a ticking bomb, as you called it before?
As many people say, immigrants is a part of us, the country and the British culture. We were the biggest colonial power in the world, and because of that, it's a part of us. However, after Brexit, I think that the country has gone towards the right direction. Though the immigration has to stop completely, the country can't handle it anymore. According to the Migration Watch, shows that in 2017, 578,000 immigrants came to Britain. But we have a hope. That's a decrease in the immigrants coming to Britain. I see that as a glow in an otherwise dark time.
Now let's ask the spectators a question. Hi, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Richard.
Okay, Richard. Where are you from?
I'm from London, Tottenham.
Tottenham. Okay. What is it to live in a diverse community with mixed ethnicities?
Well, I'm in my early 20s, so I go to a lot of parties and pubs, so I'm a lot in the young community with a lot of different people, so I meet a lot of people, and I think like they're all just the same, and I don't think it's fair that some people can live here and some can, but I think it's fair if they don't behave. I don't think they should get the opportunity to live here, because if you come from another place and you want to live with other people, I think they should behave, and then it's fair enough.
Okay. Okay, Richard. Thank you for the answer.
No problem.
Let's move on. Okay, Pelle, how is it to be a left politician in these days, sitting in the opposition without any influence on refugee politics?
Well, since last election, the Conservative government has been more weak than before, and there is hope for a Labour government. The people are tired of the immigration policy, which hasn't been changed in 8 years. Right now, to keep the growth continue, we need the people to work, as many as possible. That's why we still need immigration, and it doesn't matter where they're from.
Hey, Frederick, As I know you're from Leicester and you're voting for the British National Party, do you mean that increasing of immigrants the last years have affected Leicester? And if you do so, in what way has it affected Leicester?
Yeah, that's right. And I do think the increasing of immigration has affected Leicester's health and its core values. The streets are full of trash and dirty furniture. You doesn't feel safe walking down the streets at night, and we used to in the old days. I think we should bring back the old Leicester.
Unfortunately, we don't have more time, but see you next time on WillyThe One.